All right, man. Peace. You know, brothers, I happened to catch this commercial on television, and it has inspired me to create a new series called Ecclesiasticus 3 and 5. That's going to be the name of the series, brothers. Why is that? Because that scripture, which is in the King James 16:11 version, once again, it is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 3, verse 5, is pertaining to honoring your father. I believe it says something along the lines of, he who honoreth his father shall have joy of his children, and when he maketh his prayer, he shall be heard. It's very important for us to honor our fathers, man. In this society, everything is about the mother. And of course, we have to honor our mothers as well. We have to love them, cherish them, obey them above and beyond. But in this society, once again, they like to marginalize the aspect of the father, the masculine principle, the concept of the man as the head, even the man representing the race or the seed line. They want to marginalize that, diminish that as much as possible. So this is why I like that whenever I see Kyrie Irving, he always makes sure that he honors his father. And this commercial was very good. So let's see what happens here.
My mom passed away when I was young, so my dad had to raise my sister and I alone.
Damn, Kyrie can't even guard his dad. Ain't that a bitch? Even Kyrie dad giving him buckets.
He was a great player. He even tried out for Boston once. But he sacrificed his dream so I could live mine.
You remember what you told me? If I could beat you, I could beat anybody.
Hey, brothers, you hear that? Kyrie Irving recited to his dad what his dad used to tell him when he was a child. He said, remember what you told me? You said, if I could beat you, I could beat anybody. That's part of the reinforcement that we have to have with our sons. That's one of the things that my father always did for me, is to instill confidence in our sons. That's what's going to inspire them to honor us when we get older. And that's going to put the energy on them, the spirit on them, to be blessed when they have children. That's why it's so important. That's why I accentuate it over and over and over and over again. It's not a light thing to have a child, especially a son, particularly when we're here behind enemy lines.
He's the reason I wear number 11. I want to be the reason no one else will.
Now, that's a great line. He gives all credit to his dad for why he wears the number that he wears. He does not say, I wear the number 11 because of Isaiah Thomas, or I wear the number 11 because of this significance or that significance. He's making sure that his father gets his just due and his just credit. Let me rewind this back.
My mom passed away when I was young, so my dad had to raise my sister and I alone. He was a great player. He even tried out for Boston once. But he sacrificed his dream so I could live mine.
You remember what you told me? If I could beat you, I could beat anybody.
I always have to stop it at that line when Kyrie says, remember what you told me, if I could beat you, I could beat anybody. Because, brothers, man, it's so important to instill confidence in your son. A lot of times I see so many cats out here who have low self-esteem issues, and they try to compensate for it with too much bluster or bombast to make people think that they have confidence that they don't have. And it starts in the home with the fathers. It's so essential. It's so important. That's why Kyrie Irving can go out there and have that assassin's mentality, because he's able to keep everything in its proper place. Now, I'm sure that some brothers will come in the comments and say, well, Chronicles, what about what they're wearing, the black and gray? Look, we already know that Nike is a Saturnian organization. It's a hub for Luciferianism. It is what it is. But for the sake of this commercial here, I want to concentrate on the dynamic between the father and the son, because this will be the first in a series. Whenever I see anything along this line, I am going to accentuate it because it's very important.
He's the reason I wear number 11. I want to be the reason no one else will.
I'll never give up. You know that.
Now, at the very end of the commercial, as Kyrie Irving's father has the basketball and Kyrie's talking trash to him, Kyrie's father tells him, I never give up. You know that. Why is he saying that? He's not saying that because he's trying to beat his son. He's saying that to reinforce that understanding, that credo, into his son's mind. But anyway, that's basically it on that. So when brothers have a chance, you could read the whole chapter in Ecclesiasticus, the 3rd chapter of the King James 16:11 Bible. It provides a lot of understanding on how we should treat our mother and our father. So peace.